Hi everyone, this is Rotator Cuff Updates. I'm about to share with you a video that was taken shortly after I was released from the surgical center where I received my rotator cuff surgery. I was still a bit groggy from the anesthesia, so I apologize if I sound a little slow or disoriented on the video, and hopefully you could appreciate that I was still recovering from the procedure. Thank you so much for your time. Hi, this is Rotator Cuff Updates. I am leaving the surgical facility where they did what they did for my rotator cuff. I'm slightly groggy from the anesthesia that they did, so it's a little difficult to talk. For whatever reason, somebody canceled ahead of my surgery, so we arrived a little early and immediately wheeled me in for preparation for surgery. I only mention this because I think psychologically it was a little difficult and somewhat daunting to arrive at the facility and immediately get prepped for surgery, whereas initially they suggested that I have to wait up to 2 hours. So someone made a joke, and I'm sure they use the joke all the time. It's like a pit bull station for NASCAR, because I would say there's a good 5 or 6 people who were doing all sorts of things for me. Then it was just myself and the anesthesiologist, and I presume some sort of assistant, where they, on my right arm, put the IV, and on my left arm, the arm to be operated on, they put the nerve blocker. The process of putting the nerve blocker is a bit unnerving. There is this sort of pressure that is applied with the nerve blocker, and it was painful. On a pain scale of 0 to 10, 10 being very painful, I'd say it was a 7 to 8. They injected me with some sort of anti-anxiety, and what I discovered was that while it didn't make me less anxious, it did cause a spout of laughter on my part. I was laughing pretty much hysterically for 10 to 15 minutes, uncontrollable laughs, so loud that my wife apparently could hear it from the waiting room. So I was laughing in the little station area, and you could hear the laughs. I was being carted out all the way to the operating room. But then in the operating room, when it all of a sudden got real, and so real, I definitely stopped laughing. Then they put some sort of oxygen mask over my face, but not sealed to my face, and they were putting something that was extraordinarily painful, I'd say a 9 or 10 out of a 10, on my right arm, injecting me with the anesthesia. And the next thing I knew, I woke up, and it was very interesting in that there was a person over me making jokes. I have no sensation in my left arm right now. I can barely move my fingers, and that is the surgery. So on a pain scale, I have no pain right now in my left arm. I have ice, which I have to ice on and off for 30 minutes. From a sleep perspective, I had a good night, a good restful time. From a mobility perspective, I can't move anything. And then on a pain medication perspective, they neglected to prescribe me any sort of narcotic or opiate. And they said that before going to bed, I should take the drug they prescribed called tramadol along with Tylenol, and take it before the onset of pain. So that is the story of the rotator cuff surgery, and I absolutely will provide more updates on the key issues regarding this rotator cuff surgery. Thank you for your